The question says about a differential wheel and axle whose velocity ratio is 30. So velocity ratio VR is equal to 30 and load of 2400 Newton is being lifted with an effort of 150 Newtons and a load of 3000 Newton is lifted by an effort of 180 Newtons. So there is a two loading condition. So let's say W1 is equal to 2400 and for that the input effort is 150 Newton, and in the second case W2 is 3000 Newtons and P, that is effort, will be 180 Newtons. Find the law of machine and what could be the load that could be lifted by an application of force 200 Newtons. So if the effort P3, let's say it's 200 Newtons, and what would be the corresponding load that would be lifted? And here the parameters that has been asked is amount of effort wasted in friction, mechanical advantage, and the efficiency. So first is that we commence with the calculation of law of machine. So law of machine needs to be calculated. So here you find that the law of machine can be computed by the formula, that is P is equal to M times of W plus C. So this is 150 equal to M into W is 2400 plus C, and in the second case it is P is 180 equal to M times of 3000 plus C it is. So if we subtract these two equations, that is minus, minus and minus, so C will cancel out and this would be minus 30 and this is minus 600 times of M, and M here it would be equal to 1 by 20. So now if the effort, so after getting the value of M, we need to get the value of C. So 180 is equal to 1 by 20 times of 3000 plus C it would be. So this is 21s and this is 150s. So C is equal to 180 minus 150, which is 30. So now that we get the value of C, the law of machine is given by, that is P is equal to 1 by 20 times of W plus C. So this would be law of machine. Now using this equation, we need to calculate what is the load that could be lifted by an force of 200 Newtons. So let me just switch to next slide. That is P3 was given as 200, P3 is 200 and W3 needs to be computed, and here the law of machine is P is equal to 1 by 20 times of W plus C is 30. So 200 is equal to 1 by 20 into W plus 30. So 30, if it is subtracted from 200, is 170. 170 into 20 will be W. So that is 17 twos is 34 and this will be 3400 would be the load that is lifted by when 200 Newton of force is imposed. Now for the given situations, the mechanical advantage needs to be calculated. So for condition 1, the load was given as 150. Sorry, effort is 150 and load is 2400. And in the second case, the effort is 180, corresponding to load is 3000. So P1 is equal to 150 Newtons and W1 will be equal to 2400 Newtons. So mechanical advantage for this situation will be W1 divided by P1, that is 2400 divided by 150. So 0 and 0 is cancelled. This is 3 5s and this is 3 80s, and this is approximately equal to 16. 16 would be the mechanical advantage, and in the situation 2, the mechanical advantage, that is effort, is becoming 180 Newtons and the load is increased to 3000 Newtons, And in this case, mechanical advantage will be equal to W2 by P2, which is equal to 3000 divided by 180. So this 0 and 0 is cancelled. This would be 6 3s 18, and this is 6. This would be 6 5s are 30. So this would be 650s is 300. So this is 3 ones, and this is 316.67. It would be mechanical advantage. Now, in the third case, we can also calculate what will be the mechanical advantage. Effort is 200, and the load that is being lifted is 3400 newtons, and mechanical advantage for this situation will be W3 by P3, which is 3400 divided by 200, which is equal to 17. So for all the situations, the mechanical advantage has been calculated. Next is the effort wasted in friction. Effort wasted in friction. So this is given by FA is equal to actual effort that is being applied divided by ideal effort it is. So actual effort, that is P actual. Ideal effort is load by velocity ratio. Load by velocity ratio. So velocity ratio for this situation needs to be calculated. So here it is. Let me go back to the previous slide and check the data. Yeah, velocity ratio. Velocity ratio is given as 30. So now for the first case, that is P1 is 150. So friction lost or effort lost in friction, that is P actual is 150 divided by W for the case 1 is 2400 divided by 30 it is. So 30 and 30 will cancel, 0 and 0 will cancel. This is the 3 ones and this 3 80s. So effort lost in friction will be 70 newtons. This is for the case number 1. Similarly, for case number 2, it will be the effort that has been applied is a 180 minus load is been lifted is 3000. W2 is 3000 divided by velocity ratio is 30. So this is 3 ones, 30 ones, and this is 30 hundreds is 3000. So 180 minus 100 is 80 newtons in the second case. And for the third case also it could be computed. FA is equal to, that is actual load effort, which is 200 divided by 3400 is the weight that is been lifted divided by velocity ratio. So 0 and 0 will be cancelled, and this is the 3 ones, and this is 3 11s is 330. So 3 11s is 330, and this would be 3 113.33s is approximately 340. So 200 minus 113.33 will be closer to 86.67 newtons. So for the different loading conditions, the effort wasted in friction, mechanical advantage, and the validity of law of machine or corresponding load that could be lifted has been computed. So this is a problem which is giving you the repeated calculations, but overall you can develop the overall understanding of the concept.